Hello, everyone, and welcome to the webinar. This webinar is going to be recorded, so if you miss anything, I'm going to have that recording. Feel free to reach out to me to grab that. You guys are also going to all have my contact info by the end of the day, so you can talk to me as I am your guys' MonitorBase account rep. Any questions having to do with this system can just go to me. So I'll explain what's going on here. MonitorBase is a system that a lot of PMR LOs have been using themselves. PMR has liked the results of the system, so they wanted to sort of roll it out to everyone else. So I'm going to go through exactly what this means for the other LOs who haven't been using it, how to use the system, what it does, and if you guys have any questions throughout the presentation, feel free to just write them down in that questions tab. I'm going to be monitoring that tab. Any questions that come up, I will go ahead and answer. So MonitorBase is a credit monitoring system. The way it works is anybody you have a name and an address for can go into MonitorBase, will monitor their credit and let you know when they do something that you should know about. What PMR is doing is they're going to pull any prospects from Surefire out of Surefire into our system. They'll still be in Surefire, but they will be in our system as well. We're going to monitor them, and whenever one of your Surefire prospects applies for a mortgage, we're going to shoot you an alert through Surefire letting you know. So it's really going to be not much you guys need to do to get set up in the first place. The alert is going to, or we're automatically going to be taking those prospects out. When someone applies for a mortgage, we're automatically going to let you know via Surefire. We'll let you know via email as well. And if you understand that, you kind of just understand exactly what's going on here. PMR is going to be paying for all of that, and it ends up being some really good client retention. You're going to see these prospects that you recognize. A lot of them are hypothetically going to be hot leads or people you've already closed in a mortgage. You're going to see an alert come in one day saying, this person that you know just applied for a mortgage. And it's going to be up to you to reach out to that person to see if you can win their business. It's really not too difficult. We have some good recommended scripts. I think I've given them to Jeremy Swain. He's also sort of heading this up as well. If you want our recommended script on how to reach out to these prospects, you can just get that from me or Jeremy. And they usually go something like this. Hey, it's Steven Knutson with MonitorBase. I helped you with a loan about 3 years ago. My system lets me know when my clients may be shopping and your name came up as someone who may be in the market. I want to reach out and see if I can assist here. Now, on the last call, I had Mandy Feely, and she sort of chimed in here, and she talked about how when she makes the call, she sort of just acts like she's getting back in touch with them, or she wanted to touch base. You don't even necessarily have to say, my system let me know that you may be shopping. It's up to you. We know that our recommended script has gotten a pretty good result, but that being said, you guys are better loan officers than I am. If you come up with a better way of reaching out to these prospects, then feel free to use that. So the idea here behind MonitorBase is we're generating way better leads than any other marketing spend. And I mean, if you consider why, you can go online and for 30 bucks purchase some lending tree leads. Total crapshoot as to whether that's going to be a good lead, whether that person's actually shopping, who that person is. Meanwhile, with MonitorBase, you know who that is. These are all people you potentially know. They're in Surefire, they're in your CRM, and you're getting these leads for free. So it better be it better be a priority to treat these as though they were some of your higher quality leads, because I mean, it's somebody that you know is shopping and somebody that you potentially have a relationship with already. It's not going to be too difficult to reach out to them. Just offer them a second opinion and try to help them out there. So I think you guys understand that this is what PMR is doing. They're pulling your prospects out of Surefire, automatically uploading them within MonitorBase for monitoring, and then we're going to be spitting those alerts back through Surefire. You're not going to need to log into MonitorBase if you don't want to. That being said, you will have an account within MonitorBase. You can go to monitorbase.com, type in your info. We're going to send you all out activation emails. And if you want to go through our website, you can, and you can just take a look at all of your prospects and your alerts there, even though they will be in Surefire as well. There's not going to be too much necessity to do that. One other thing to consider about this system, guys, whenever you receive a trigger, when you receive an alert, we actually send out a little marketing piece on your behalf. It's branded with PMR logo, has your name on it, your phone number on it. And so it's going to be prompting people to give you a call. It essentially says, kind of what our script says, looks like you may be shopping. I want to make you a second offer. Please give me a call. And it gets about a 5% response, which is, I mean, as far as marketing responses go, that's fantastic. That's really high. If you're sending out letters, you can understand why. This person recognizes your name. This person just applied for a mortgage. It's highly relevant marketing. And that's sort of an indication that maybe more than a phone call would be a good idea. But that being said, your phone is going to ring due to these alerts. If someone calls you and says, hey, I received a letter from you, don't pick up and say, what letter? I don't know what you're talking about. Know that this could have been MonitorBase's automated marketing going out on your behalf. If you guys want to see what that letter looks like, reach out to me or Jeremy. We'll both have a copy. We can share that with you. And I think that's about it when it comes to the everyday loan officer. Every single one of you guys are going to have access to an account, and we're going to be automatically monitoring your prospects. Now, there's another offer here that is sort of like an upsell from MonitorBase. If you want to, you can buy what we call a superstar account. Right now, your guys' account, it's just limited to whatever is in Surefire, and you're getting one alert type. You're being told when someone applies for a mortgage. Now, if you purchase your own account, which is what all of the existing PMR users have done already, you know, the guys that I was talking about before they decided to loop everyone in on it, you'll be able to upload anybody you would like. If you really consider it, it costs $99 per month. You get up to 50 triggers for free with that pricing, and $1.99 per trigger past 50. This is going to allow you to upload whoever you want, which is important because, like I said, we only need name and address. If you really wanted to, you could go to a phone book, upload everyone in your zip code. You can know when they all apply for a mortgage. And I don't recommend you do that because that's going to be so many triggers, and anything over 50 is going to cost you $2. But it gives you an idea as to the flexibility of the system if you want to start using or taking more advantage of it. Now, Mandy on last call gave some cool examples of what she's doing with the system. Mandy talks to realtors, and she says to the realtor, if you would like, I can monitor your prospects for you. When someone applies for a mortgage, I can reach out on your behalf, get them back in touch with you. That's awesome because, especially because realtors do not have access to MonitorBase. If they call me, they ask me to get signed up, I have to tell them, no, I'm sorry, I can't sign you up. So if you want to do realtor database marketing or monitoring, you can do that, but you're gonna have to sign up for your own account. And with your own account, you're also going to be able to really upload whoever you would like. You can just upload everybody in your neighborhood. That may be a good idea. Anybody that's not in Surefire is not going to be monitored unless you get your own account where you have total control over who's going in and who's not. Now, with your own account, you're also going to get access to 3 other alert types. We've been talking about when people apply for a mortgage. We can also let you know when one of your credit denials has their credit improved to meet your minimum requirements. That's huge because that person has a lot of pent-up demand. They're looking to shop, they just can't because their credit is bad. You can know that their credit has improved before they know themselves. We can let you know if someone lists their home for sale, a big indication that a new mortgage is coming. And if you know that one of your prospects just listed their home for sale, it's not a bad idea to give them a call and check on them. Next, we will let you know if, we call this 4th alert the predictive alert. It's just us trying to determine who is shopping without these other indications. And so predictive alerts will come in and it will say something like, this person has a 30-year loan. They've been making a lot of early payments on it to a significant extent, which means they're likely to be refining to a 15-year loan. Or maybe this person's this person's interest rate is really high, you could likely refi them to a lower interest rate. Things like this, if we recognize there's something going on with that prospect that is associated with buying behavior, and we have access to a lot of applications, we know what indicates buying behavior, we can let you know via the predictive alert. So if you want to sign up for your own account, you're going to get total access or total control over who goes in. You can put an unlimited amount of prospects in. You'll have access to all 4 of those alert types. If you're not interested in that, that's totally fine. All of this is going to be running for you for free automatically. You're going to start seeing some in Surefire, some alerts pop up saying this person just applied for a mortgage, and you'll be able to reach out to them and hopefully recapture that business there. So guys, I haven't seen any questions come through. I'm kind of done with my monologue here. I will stay on for another minute or two for questions. And in the meantime, I have Jeremy Swain on the call. He wanted to talk about how the system is going to work with the do not call list. Jeremy?
Yeah, thank you, Stephen. That was awesome. And it has definitely been working fabulous for Mandy. She's closed like 9 to 12 deals over the past 4 months of monitoring, and we're really
Awesome.
excited about the program. So, as far as the do not call list, we've got some new policies and everything like that. We're going to send that out to all of you that are on this call, and that will just be on our PMR Connect. So, this will allow you to go check any that you're calling prior to making that phone call so that we're compliant with everything, because we actually, if you haven't done anything within I think it's 18 months from when you started working with them, they basically are fair game, and they could be on that do not call list and you can get in trouble for calling. So we'll have that protocol sent out to you after this webinar.
Okay, and along with that protocol that he's sending out, I'm going to personally send each of you guys an email. All of these attendees, you'll have my contact information. Also look for MonitorBase emails. We're going to be turning on everyone's account, and you'll need to log in and get it set up. So that's the one thing you're going to be needing to do through our platform is when you receive an email prompting you to set up your account, just go ahead and follow those instructions, and then at that point, this is just going to work like clockwork, totally automatic. Like I said, I haven't seen any questions come through. Maybe that's good. I don't know. We'll see. But I will have a recording of this webinar. Jeremy will have it. You can reach out to me and you can just essentially review everything we've talked about. But I'm going to sign off now. I appreciate everyone's attention. Jeremy, thank you for hopping on the call. I appreciate that as well.
Thank you.
All right, later, guys.